We have the Verage bag, and so this one, I'd say that my favorite thing is that it is a 360 roll. Okay, and I'm gonna be showing you why I really like the 360 roll when it comes to the actual functionality of the bag. But let's actually go ahead and start with the front components. So with the front zipper, no compartments here. It's just a front zipper to put other miscellaneous stuff. As far as these side zippers go, we have a private side zipper here. So something to note is that we actually do have a connected USB plug. So this is actually where your charge can go, which is actually really neat. We're gonna be exploring that shortly. As far as the other side zipper, it is zippered, it's not open. And again, you can just fit like a water bottle or whatever you want in there. As far as the next front zipper, here we have some different compartments, okay? So either a laptop or an iPad can fit in this front compartment here. We have a zippered compartment here. And again, like the Rockland bag, I don't feel like it's the most protected if you were to put your laptop or iPad in this front pocket. But maybe actually the main compartment of the bag will have a more secure spot to put a laptop or iPad. So moving on to the main component of the bag, we actually have it in which there's a free floating buckled system to kind of tighten your clothes in. And again, another zipper here for the mesh portion of it. But overall, very, very simple bag. I was expecting a bit more different compartments within the bag itself. And as well as for this sleeve here, I'm not sure if that's where your paperwork could go, your iPad could go, your laptop could go, or even a book. But I was expecting, just because they had this USB port here, that there would be a better place for your laptop or iPad. What we're actually gonna do now, let's go ahead and pack it up and actually see how it works out. So as far as the actual action of packing the bag, as I've said, you've got this buckle system here, which I believe is a little kind of weird. I mean, you gotta unbuckle or rebuckle 3 different times, but it does lay flat and kind of makes sense that it lays flat. If it was buckled up, so you kind of see me going through the effort of actually having to buckle all the straps in. And it does take some time, so I'm not a huge fan of the actual buckling mechanism that you see here. But if I were to stand up just like that, this is how it would look like. So let me go ahead and actually pack the bag and again, unbuckle it. So unfortunately, the Verage bag is having a little bit of difficulty actually passing our packing test with the shoes, etc., and other clothes. If it wasn't for this buckle, or this buckle could be extended, we could strap it down. It does technically fit, okay? But according to the actual strapping mechanisms of everything, all I would be able to do is just strap the sides, and there would be no middle strap across here. So if you can imagine, if there's no middle strap across, it would sometimes fall forward, all right? But it does technically close, it does technically fit. I just feel like it's a lot more smaller, or basically just because of the buckling mechanism, it's not the most ideal. But what we're gonna do right now is I'm just gonna input an iPad over here and see if that fits. So fortunately, an iPad does fit in this front pocket, okay? But it isn't secure, and nor do I feel like it's very well protected in terms of the padding. So it does fit in a 13-inch laptop. It will fit an iPad, but we're actually gonna close it up. I'll just be very careful with my iPad. We're gonna close it up and actually test the functionality of the bag. All right, so as far as the functionality of the bag, like I said, if you have that 360 roller, it can go to the side just like this. You don't actually have to pull it or drag it along. So that's one thing I really, really do like about this bag. But as far as the handling goes, it's a nice smooth retract in and out. The height itself is a decent size. I do still prefer the taller height. And again, I'm around like 5 feet and 10 inches tall. I do prefer the handle height of the actual Travel Pro Bright, which we reviewed previously before. As far as the handle of the bag goes, it's already attached up front. You don't actually necessarily have to strap it together, unlike the other carry-on luggages that we've used. So it's just already a handle included up front, and just like that, of course, you got the check-in strap.